Greetings to everyone. Today I wanted to play a new jig. This is a three-part jig, and Ken Fleming from the O'Flaherty Retreat, which happens in Texas in October, asked me to write a tune for that camp for their 20th year, and so I was writing this tune, which I didn't tell you all about, but I was writing this tune, which I wrote as a two-part jig, and I didn't tell them anything about it, but I was thinking it's not good enough, I should write a second jig, and then a third part occurred to me, and so now it's a three-part tune called The Trip to O'Flaherty's. And once again, you know, it can be tricky when somebody asks you to do something, because first of all, you want it to be good. So now you're pushing yourself a bit, and it's not just sitting in your house and writing a tune for you. You want it to be good for somebody else and for an occasion and whatever. But what I will say about it again is that this thing of writing tunes, you just can't have the whole tune in your head before you start. So it really is a matter of discovering as you put your fingers on your instrument and look around for a tune. And so again, phrases can happen to you and you can go from there. And indeed, that's what happens when you dive in. But those first notes, you're waiting for the tune to tell you what it is. So I wasn't thinking jig. I didn't know what key this was going to be in. I didn't know there was going to be a third part. And so it's not like the whole tune comes to you at all. So it's kind of like those writers that talk about, they start in and then the characters start to tell them who they are. And yeah, I can relate. So for today, I just wanted to play this tune. I'm still working on the tune I was trying out on you last week. And so this is a three-part jig, and I'm going to play it nice and easy going, I think. And then if anybody would like to learn it, I'll take a pause, and then I will go ahead and play all the way through it in nice little segments. So if you want to learn this, you can try it. Okay, so here we go. So here is the first part of this tune. And I might play each phrase 3 times, and I think that might be a nice way to go through it, and maybe 2 measures at a time. So first part of the tune. So that's the second 2 measures. Just leaving out those connector notes. You'll hear them again, and it's just and then the last 2 measures. So all of that together is now going on to the second part. And just starting on the beat there. And the next 2 measures. The next 2 measures. And going on. There's going to be 2 endings here. So I think I'm going to take this one from the start of the second part and just play all of this with that ending that I just played. To show how that fits in. Then the next time I play it, I do this little shift in key. And let me just take it from the start. Again, you can play along with me. And then I'll show you, if you listen to the last two measure, you'll see that there's a little change there. So it's second part again. Yeah, didn't know a better way to do that, but feel free to go back and just see the difference between those. One is going, and the other one is going. And that takes me into the third part. And so the first two measures of the third part. And going on. And then the next part starts on a G. And so instead of going back to the exact beginning, though I flirted with this, and I may still flirt with the idea of doing that the first time and then doing what I'm about to do the second time. But for right now, it's the tune. So then you would start with the G and just do a nice little scale.